And that's the case of VDM, which has, of course, taken social media big time. Everyone seems to be talking about it. Just for confirmation, why was it picked up by the Commission? Is it for cyberbullying and money laundering? Can you please enlighten Nigerians?
Now, I think we should appreciate the fact that the Economic and Financial Crime Commission has a right to initiate investigation into any petition that is raised against any Nigerian. Now, the issue of Martin Vincent Otse is not an exemption. It's like it's a suspect like any other suspect. Now, we have calls to invite him, to arrest him, on the number of multiple petitions that are before the commission. And of course, we invited him, we interrogated him, we offered him bail conditions. When he met the bail conditions, we released him. And when his charges are ready, we will file the charges before the court, and he will be arraigned.
Okay, so for now, are you saying that there are no charges yet?
The charges, when we are ready to file the charges, there are processes and there are procedures.
So for now, for now, the talks about cyberbullying and money laundering is not true. Is that what you're saying?
You have to. Let's get to the river before we cross it now. By the time the charges are ready, they are filed before the court and it's arranged. It will be a public document, and everybody will see it. And so there is no point preempting what is on ground. When we get to the river, we will cross it.
I mean, just to be sure, too, do you still have his phone with you? Does the commission still have his phone with them?
That should not be a matter to be discussed on national television. We have our operational ways of doing things.
Despite being able to identify the source of the problem and the affected centers, we are conscious of the painful damage it has inflicted on the reputation of JAMB. As registrar of JAMB, I hold myself personally responsible including for the negligence of the service provider and I unreservedly apologize for it. And the trauma it has affected Nigerians to, directly or indirectly. Yes. Once again, we apologize and assure you that this incident represents a significant setback for the board's reputation. We remain committed to emerging stronger in our core values of transparency, fairness, and equity. It is our culture to admit error because we know that in spite of the best of our efforts, we are human. We are not perfect.
Discussed this earlier on in the show. Yeah. We are seeing that JAMB took responsibility for their failures. Do you think students have a role to play in any of this at all?
Yes, I think they do. As I said earlier on concerning the JAMB story, the move.
Right out, we are the youth. See, that first video, I think the EFCC officer was just being careful not to say something about that man that caused that man to drag them to the mud. Like, they were asking these questions, say, you call into How do you call? By dragging and cover his head? I don't understand. No, like I know read government, so I know you to truly understand. But if you order somebody to come, you not need to go and drag that person in a public place. Yes, you only drag that person when you call him to come and he refused. Verydarkman said they did not see any email sent from the EFCC for him to come. They did not send him any email. And then again, you too, you did not bring any email that you sent him to come, and he did not come. I don't know if what I said makes sense to you. And this person says, so the charges are not even ready. Official EFCC, so why did you kidnap him? I am beginning to believe the theory that, as usual, some political godfathers use you to get his phone so they know all he has on them. Don't worry, there is more from where all you have already seen came from. Heartbroken. Nigerian will be great and will not be forgotten. You all get that into you and realize it as a very early time. Okay, let me talk about the second video about what did they call WAEC, that a lot of people have been saying. See, I go through comments. If you read comments, you understand a lot, and sometimes if you listen to the video and watch attentively, you understand and comprehend. Yes, some people say this man is upright person, and him coming out to apologize and cry. I know that some people will say crocodile tears, oh, somebody took our life because of the JAMB result. Is I mean, you not tell at all. But then again, in as much as to waiting is human and to do is waiting human, in as much as everything like is, in as much as a lot of people die because of this, but let's just see, because it's hard for a political person to come and apologize and admit to his or her mistake. It's very hard. But anyway, let's go. Like this person said, if you know this man, you won't mock what is going on here. He was the vice CF of a University of Ilorin, a very upright and diligent disciplinarian person. He was highly respected, and I am pretty sure the break was genuine, and he could not hold the fact that an error occurred under his watch. As a matter of fact, he introduced CBT examination in Verydarkman University, and he was the first to implement it. Yeah. See, there's nothing in this life that you will do that you will not have error. Let's just admit to it.
By Professor Oloyede was good as far as I'm concerned, because after they had come out to say this is the reason, no, we did well and all that, he came out to say the truth, and that will start building trust. From my perspective, it will build trust in the institution, and then that he's crying and all that might take center stage because it's dramatic and so on. But then you put yourself in his shoes. I have failed in my responsibility, and you know, some of us take that very seriously.
It takes a big man to admit that.
Yes. And for the lecturer that started giving, it made me laugh when I saw the video. That man must have been tired of telling the students to come to class. And so this day he says, whether you're there or not, I'm going to do my job. Now it's the university that's owing me today's salary. I guess that's what happened.
Good points you have raised there, Toma, but I differ with regards to JAMB. It came a little too late. That's why someone lost her life in the process.
Yes.
All they should have done at the beginning, perhaps, not just grandstanding, saying that they put measures in place to ensure that they reduce malpractices, was for them to say, you know what, we are going to check to see what happened behind the scene, and then we'll come out and give our own part of what happened, perhaps give details of it, which they have now done. Because in the process, someone has died. Will she return now that the professor is crying and, you know, accepting responsibility? No, that won't happen. A parent just lost their child. That's really sad. And we know that an array of persons might just be dealing with the grief of this examination in different ways. And then the sentiments that this has thrown up, especially with regards to the number of people that were affected coming from a certain extraction of the country, be it the Eastern and Lagos State, will not build trust at the end of the day. It's going to widen that gap. So JAMB has to do a lot in winning trust. I like what the professor or the lecturer did there in terms of being in class. I don't think it's a mental issue. He needed to put this on record that his students were not coming to class. It's sad that this is how far we have gone with regards to taking responsibility for ourselves as students. How do you intend to impact lives in the future when you keep missing classes? How do you are wasting your parents' money in case you forgot. The lecturer will be paid whether you appear or not. It's sad, really sad.
So Ibrahim, very quickly.
Well, talk about Professor Oloyede. I feel what happened, regarding JAMB is as significant and is as heart-wrenching, because significant in the sense that you have a man who came out to say, yes, I accept responsibility, I take responsibility for all the wrongdoings that had happened, over time. Heart-wrenching because of the life that was needlessly, lost. It goes to show that we have a whole lot to do. I've never met Professor Oloyede, but I know that one of the things that might have led to his crying, he fought the tears, because all the things I've heard about him, quite accountable, and the things that he had done, in revamping JAMB is a whole lot. But now having that image being dented with this needless error, whoever needs to be punished must be punished. The lecturer has done so well, even though it feels somehow, but I feel that he had shown us that yes, I've come to do my job, because he also he has a responsibility to to teach, and he has done it. So he will definitely go back to the authority to say, I've done my own job. Then the students will be left to face the two.
Thank you so much, Ibrahim. To err is human, to forgive is not Nigerian.
No, it is.